When the electromagnetic field of the human energy system is not centered around a person's physical body, functioning is impaired. We live in a three-dimensional world, and each of the three dimensions or vectors of the human energy field can be out of alignment. Up, down, front, back, left, right.
Hi, I'm Harriet McDonough with Three Arms Energy Balancing. Today I'm going to show you the heart massage. That is correcting the up-down vector, meaning that north is up and south is down. This is the most critical of all the energy exercises correcting the vectors, the 3D vectors. If this vector is disorganized, all the other vectors are as well. If this vector is energetically reversed, your emotions and thoughts will be reversed. So you'll say yes when you mean no and eat a donut when you should eat an apple. So what you'll do now is take your right hand and move the palm of your right hand in a clockwise circle over your heart center. I want you to imagine, as I show you this, that you would be placing like the back of a clock is on your chest and the face is facing out. So therefore, with your right hand clockwise would be going left. So you start at the throat, go around and down and to the bottom, and then come up the right side. And say the following statements. I accept all my feelings about everything that's happening in my life. I deeply and profoundly accept myself with all my problems and limitations, and I accept all my gifts and talents. If you're having a very distressing phone call or you've been upset by some daily circumstance, do this heart massage exercise immediately. Hi, I'm Harriet McDonough with Three Arms Energy Balancing. Today I'm going to show you how to do the 5-finger fix exercise. That is for centering your front-back vector. So what I want to first discuss is where to find the K27 points that you'll need to know as we do this exercise and actually several other exercises. You go down the middle of your throat to just below your collarbone, where this is where I'm pointing now. You'll take your thumb and your middle finger of either hand and place it just below the collarbone on either side of your sternum. So as you find those points, it's a little bit different for all of us, but here's where mine is. This is the width of my sternum. That's called the K27 point. It's in the acupuncture meridian system, and it's referred to as kidney 27. So now we'll do the 5-finger fix exercise. First start with your left hand, make a claw, put it over your navel. With your other hand, your thumb and your middle finger, put that on the K27 and begin to tap. After a little bit, then you're going to tap under your nose. This is known as the governing vessel in the acupuncture system, and we're releasing powerlessness. Then we're going to move just under the bottom lip and tap there. That's known as the conception vessel in the acupuncture system, and we're releasing shame. Then you're going to rub your tailbone, and you're going to switch hands. Right hand will now go over the navel. The left hand on the thumb and middle finger will now go back to the K27 point. So go ahead and tap there. This is also the thymus and the high heart, and of course your kidneys. Tap under the nose again. Tap under the lip. Rub the tailbone again. And that's complete. Hi, Hi, I'm Harriet McDonough with Three Arms Energy Balancing. I'm going to demonstrate for you the cross crawl exercise, and that corrects the left, right, side to side vector. So here's how it goes. We're going to do a little marching like this, and we're going to cross your midline. You're not going to do this and leave it like that. You've got to lift each hand up and off. So let's start by activating the left brain by counting. Normally I would say to you count to 30, but for the purposes of this demonstration, we're just going to count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to activate the right brain. This is the emotional side, and the way we do that is by humming. You can hum anything that you'd like. Just make sure it has no negative connotation for you. But I'm just going to hum row, row, row your boat. So we'll just do one stanza. I would do several. You can do this exercise sitting down if it's difficult to be standing, but just make sure that you are lifting each hand up and off as you cross your midline. Thank you. Hi, I'm Harriet McDonough with Three Arms Energy Balancing. I'm going to show you now the exercise for, it's called the Heart Dyslexia Integration. Big word, but what it really is saying is getting your head and your heart on the same line, meaning head-heart coherence. We can be too much in our left brain and the poor heart always gets dismissed. So it's critical that we have these two in the same line. So it is a modified cross crawl. It is also known as the scarecrow cross crawl. And here's how it goes. Doesn't matter which side you start with. I'm going to start with the right side. So I'm going to lift my right arm up, cross my midline, tap my left leg, and it's almost like a puppet movement and bringing my hand back down. Now I do the left side. Bring it up, across, lift the right leg, and bring the left arm down almost like a wave. So one more time with the right arm, tap, bring it up and around. I'll do it very slowly now. Left arm up, across the midline, tap your opposite leg, and bring it back down like so. You would do probably 30, and just like this, the cross crawls, you would count to 30, and then you would hum. So you would start with the right arm up and over, tap the opposite leg, bring it back down again, and we're humming. And that's complete. Hi, I'm Harriet McDonough with Three Arms Energy Balancing. I'm going to show you another energy exercise right now, which is called the over energy correction. This is a deep, calming energy exercise that will calm your anxiety, help you sleep at night, and here's how it works. Start by putting your left ankle over the right ankle. Outstretch your arms with the back of the hands facing each other. Put the right hand over the left, lace your fingers, and roll your arms up and rest them against your chest. Then you would start to breathe in and out. First you would breathe in with the tongue behind the upper teeth on the inhale, and drop your tongue to behind the bottom teeth for the exhale. Inhale with the tongue behind the upper teeth, and exhale with the tongue behind the bottom teeth. You can do this just breathing through your nose like so. Or you can inhale with the tongue behind the upper teeth and then exhale with the tongue behind the bottom teeth. Do this exercise for about 2 to 3 minutes or until your system calms down from the anxiety that you've been experiencing. If you wish, you can unwind everything and now do the opposite side so that the right leg is over the left ankle, outstretching your arms again with the back of the hands facing each other. This time, the left hand will cross over the right, lace the fingers, and roll up against your heart. And the rest of the breathing is the same. Hi, I'm Harriet McDonough with 3 Arms Energy Balancing. I'm excited to show you this collarbone breathing exercise. It's a very important exercise. I call it the bazooka because when these other energy exercises are not quite sticking long enough with you, this is an important exercise to be doing daily. This is an extraordinarily important exercise to do. It will balance all 4 quadrants of the brain energetically. And so let's begin. Again, I need to talk about the K27 positioning. K27 is the kidney 27, which is part of the acupuncture system. It's a meridian. You follow down the middle of your throat to just below the collarbone, and it is on either side of your sternum. So this is the distance of my K27. It might be a little bit wider on men and smaller on smaller women, but this is a very important point. We're not going to go to a lymph node. We're going to stay at the either side of the sternum. So let's begin. You'll take 2 fingers of your left hand. You'll place it on the K27 point on the left side. We begin on the left side. You are going to find the 9 gamut point, which is between the pinky knuckle and the ring finger knuckle in the webbing between the two, and start tapping there while you hold your 2 fingers on the K27 point of the left side. So we will begin the breathing. Breathe halfway in, even more, halfway out, all the way out, even more. Breathe halfway in and relax. I'm going to take my left hand exactly as it is, and I'm just going to place it now on the K27 point on the right side of my sternum and continue the tapping. I breathe halfway in, all the way in, even more, halfway out, all the way out, even more. Breathe halfway in and relax. Now I've completed that. I will stay on the right side, and with my hand I am going to put my thumb inside and point with my index finger back at that point of the K27 on the right side and continue the tapping on the 9 gamut. Breathe halfway in, even more, halfway out, all the way out, even more, halfway in, and relax. I'm just going to move the left hand again, pointing with the index finger over to the K27 point on the left side of the collarbone and continue the tapping. Breathe halfway in, even more, halfway out, all the way out, even more. Breathe halfway in and relax. Okay, we're now done with the left side, and we can now move to the right side. You'll take the 2 fingers of your right hand, place it on the right side on the K27 point, the same 9 gamut point at the webbing between the 2 knuckles, and begin the tapping. And the breathing's the same. Breathe halfway in, even more, halfway out, all the way out, even more. Breathe halfway in and relax. Then we'll take that hand, like so, bring it over to the left side where the K27 is, and continue the tapping and the breathing. Breathe halfway in, even more, halfway out, all the way out, even more. Breathe halfway in and relax. Okay, just like we did with the left hand, except the right hand, we're going to put the thumb on the inside of the knuckles, use the index finger, go back to the tapping at the 9 gamut, and now I'm placing it on the K27 of the left side and continuing. Breathe in, halfway, even more, halfway out, even more. Breathe halfway in and relax. I'm going to move that right hand and move it to the K27 point on the right side for the final point. Breathe halfway in, even more, halfway out, even more, all the way. Breathe halfway in and relax. That completes the 4 quadrants of the brain and calming the entire system down in a very significant way. Every part of the brain has now received messages to calm down. I hope this is helpful to you. Please use it if the other exercises are not working and you need extra help, because again, you're having some kind of distressing event. It will be very, very, very helpful to you. Do it every single day. Thank you. Hi, I'm Harriet McDonough with 3 Arms Energy Balancing. I want to teach you a very important tapping, which is known as trauma tapping. It is part of the thought field therapy work, which was developed by Dr. Roger Callahan. The trauma tapping is best used at any time that you are deeply distressed or you're very, very anxious. Here's how it goes. First of all, choose specifically a topic. Put your mind on that, not sad and mad. Choose one or the other, or a particular event. But be very, very specific. It's very key to this. Next, choose on a scale of 0 to 10 where you're feeling the amount of stress. 0 is none at all. 10 is very, very anxious. That's called a subjective unit of distress. That is, for short, it's called SUD. So you have your specific thing that you're going to focus on. You have your SUD rating as you start. Taking these 2 fingers, at least these 2 fingers, and start tapping at the corner of your eyebrows, maybe about 7 times. And you're holding that specific idea or that issue in your mind. Now you'll tap under your eyes, again about 7 times. Now tap along the bra line under your arms. And then you're going to tap at the K27 point. You go down the middle of your throat, below your collarbone, on either side of your sternum. That is the K27 point. You would tap there. Now you're going to do something called the 9 gamut procedure. Between the pinky knuckle and the ring finger knuckle is a webbing. That's known as the 9 gamut. So you're going to take your fingers and tap there and continue to tap as you do the following. Close your eyes with your head still. Open your eyes looking straight, looking down hard left, looking down hard right. As all of this as you continue to tap this 9 gamut point. Then I'm going to circle my eyes one direction clockwise, Then I'm going to circle back again. I'm going to hum. I'm going to count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hum again. Now I return to the tapping sequence again. Corner of the eyebrows, under the eyes, under the arms, at the bra line, and back at the K27 point. Check in with your SUD rating again on this particular issue. Has it gone up? Has it gone down? Is it the same? Keep doing this entire sequence again until the SUD level is now at 2 or below. Once you do that, you've gotten control over the anxiety, the fear, the stress. It will calm it down and keep it from escalating. Thank you.